Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having the most incredible day. This is the first time that you're watching my channel. My name is Sebastian, and I welcome you all with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, honey. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, guess what, bitch? You have found me. So, girl, he is giving his back to me, bitch. I birthed you. Ooh, best friend, don't make me scream. Listen. We just got back last night from our trip to Colombia. Husband is sleeping in the other room. We got in so late, so I have to speak low or slowly or whisper, whatever you want to call this. I'm really bad at it, best friend. So if you hear me getting a little too loud, please shut me up, okay? Listen, welcome back to my channel. I spill pop culture tea every day. Doesn't matter even if I have to whisper or I'm jet lagged or whatever, okay, bitch? Kim Kardashian just pissed off a whole bunch of people. Now listen, I should just get that tattooed on my fucking forehead because it just feels like an everyday thing that I'm going to talk about. Like, if I had a tattoo on my forehead, I could just be like, oh, guess what, best friend? And just show you. Do you know what I mean? But unfortunately, best friend, I'm not going to get that tattooed in my forehead. So she said something that has everyone outraged, but there are some people who also kind of feel like, okay, girl, I can relate to that. Check out her quote. Let's see some of the comments, and then we can talk. So, best friend, this is what she said. She said, I can do a movie a year. I've got about 10 years where I look good. So that's all I've got in me. And then I'll take some time off. Comments like, honestly, I think it's kind of sad that she feels like the value is tied to how old she girl. Honestly, I think it's kind of sad that she feels like her value is tied to how she looks. Bitch, why am I adding words to things? I love her self-awareness and just like a bunch of other comments. Um, I do have to say, best friend, that I just woke up from a nap and I had a dream in my nap that I was riding a bull, like an actual bull. Isn't that crazy? Anyway, sorry. Continues. This explains so much about her. But yeah, I was riding a bull, best friend. It was the weirdest thing. Like, I was some sort of like in a performance, but like I was performing on the bull. My lord. Is it Thursday or Friday? Another comment says she's so committed to setting the feminism movement backwards. So that's a big one that actually has been going and making the rounds. A lot of people have been really upset that she just kind of always seems to be talking down to the woman and then making them, sort of just have that percentage of themselves that are their worth is just the looks. So everything going down to physical appearance and not much of a, um, mental or spiritual or intelligent percentage. That all she talks and values is like her looks, and that's the main issue that a lot of people have with her, which I totally understand. Says she saw J-Lo flopping in her 50s and said, I better hurry the fuck up. Ooh, that was shady. I do feel like age is nothing but a number. Hollywood already kicks out women, after a certain age. So her having such a huge platform, she shouldn't, she shouldn't add on to it. So that's kind of what I think about that. Her looks over the years. There's a lot of these type of videos, and I just wanted to put them to you because when I look at somebody's physical appearance, I don't see lines. I don't see, surgeries. I don't see any of that. I see blessings of being able to have lived, and I think in every stage and era of your life, you should be grateful that you even have an era and a stage. So, yep. So, best friend, here's the thing, right? Looks aren't everything. That's number one thing. But I think, and I want to be very honest with you guys, I was looking at like old family pictures when I was in Colombia. And I was looking at the pictures and I'm like, well, I've changed a lot, right? And when you look back at certain pictures, you think to yourself, you're like, wait, why was I feeling like the grossest thing on earth back then when I look so good? Do you know, have you guys had that issue? Why did I feel like I looked terrible back then when I really wasn't terrible looking? And then How do you know it's not happening right now? And then you're going to look back, you know? So being self-aware, I think it's a good thing. But I do have to say, best friend, that Kim Kardashian saying that she has good 10 years left on her looks, I actually think that's a very real thing to say. And a lot of people are like, well, you know, it's so sad because like she's so aware that her looks are what really gets her, you know, by and gets her these roles and stuff. I think that it would be so dumb if she was like so oblivious to it and be like, well, you know, it's my talent that got me so far. Do you know? She's self-aware that her looks are the ones who are helping her get to these things. So if she says she has 10 good years, that she can make 10 good movies, I think that's having a lot of self-awareness. I actually don't think this is the craziest thing she's ever said. Now, the only thing I do have to say is it showing a you know, is it giving a good example? No. But best friend, when have the Kardashians been a good example in that sense? Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like you shouldn't take what a Kardashian or a celebrity say to heart. And I don't feel like we could ever compare ourselves to them because first of all, they don't make it easy to connect with them. They don't give relatability vibes. They don't do that. So it's sort of like, well, you know what? If you want to continue to not be relatable, well, then people are going to be like, okay, well, you know what? She says all these crazy things. It is what it is. But I don't think this is the worst thing she's ever said. I think that if you know that you are maybe looking your best and then maybe you just want to rest from it, you know, from the working out or the eating or the surgeries or the dieting or whatever it is you want to stop doing, you know, you shouldn't put your body through that forever just so you have a good image, you know. I've been on a diet my whole life, and I look back at when I was so hard on myself, and I look back and I'm like, my God, I I don't why did I treat myself like this? I feel like we should be aware of who we are right now so we don't have regrets. And I do think that she's being self-aware, and I don't think that there is anything wrong with her saying that about herself. Obviously, I don't think it's sending a good message because looks aren't everything. But in her case, she knows that looks got her to where she's at. So I actually applaud her for that. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. You guys cannot get mad if Kim is doing a bad thing of not being a good example to people because she never really was. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I don't know if I said this in the beginning of the conversation, but it is so hard for me to whisper. My husband's sleeping, and I want to scream. Like I want to belt out India. Like it feels so weird not to like be yelling and screaming. I can't wait to have, you know, another bedroom where, you know, you could shut the door and just like, you know, but we got in so late last night. I don't want to, you know, I don't want to wake him up. But he's going to have to wake up soon, girl, because he promised that he's going to make dinner. And I said to him, best friend, I said, do you want me to make dinner? And he said, no, don't make dinner. So I said, okay, bitch, well, I'm not going to make dinner, okay? Anyways, so what do we think? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that follow. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.